Hi everybody, it's Damon here from Fender Guitars at the incredible Gear for Music studios. Now I'm here today to introduce and to demo for you an entirely new range of guitars from Fender, which are the 2017 American Professional Series. We have, as you can see behind me, we have Strat, Tellys, Jaguars and Jazzmasters. New colours, new pickups, loads of upgraded features right across this range of guitars. So let's get started. So the next guitar we're going to look at is the brand new 2017 Pro Series Strat, but in this case it is the HSS version. So we have a humbucker and two single coils. And once again, don't forget, these are built in our Corona factory in sunny California. This is absolutely the core of the American range of guitars and basses. So what's changed? What's changed from the American Standard Series to the Pro Series? We'll go through it from top to bottom and have a little look. Now, like all of the Pro Series guitars, we have top quality woods. We have things like, start at this end, we have staggered tuners. We've changed the neck slightly. Still a 9.5 radius fretboard, so it's nice and flat, really nice and easy to play. But we have now got tall vintage frets, makes bending a little bit easier, makes the whole guitar a little bit easier to play. Certainly bending and playing fast is easier. And that's something that came from the custom shop. Those were the most requested frets that we put on custom shop guitars, so tall vintage frets. One thing we've also done is we've made the C profile, which was from the old American Standards, just slightly deeper. So it's like a slightly deeper C, a little bit more wood. It's a little bit more comfortable, and I think tonally it helps as well because there's more wood there. I think you get a little bit more sustain, a little bit better tone as well. So let's go up this end. As you can see, this is the three-tone Sunburst version. So we have still the 2-point bridge with the vintage bridge saddles. Tone control wise, we have two tones, we have one volume and a 5-way, just as you would expect. So the only things we've done that are different in terms of the controls is we have added a treble bleed circuit, which is something I'm sure you've probably heard people go on about going, treble bleed, what's that? What's that? What that means is normally, or before, on a vintage style Fender, as you turn the volume down, you leave a little bit of the top end, disappears, that goes. So with this, you can turn the volume down from 10 to 8 to 7 to 5, and you keep all of the top end, all of that lovely spanky Fender tone, which is very cool. Now, the other thing that this guitar has, the HSS, is it has a dual pot on the volume. So once again, it's one of those things you go, dual pot, what does that mean? All it is, normally, if you had 3 single coils, you would use 250K pots. If you use humbucking guitars, your volume tone pots will be 500K. So this very, very clever volume pot here, when we're on the humbucking setting, like this, it goes through the 500K part of it. When we're on the single coils, it goes through the 250K. So you get the best of both worlds. So a 250K pot, with a humbucker going through it, the humbucker would sound too dull, etc., etc. Whereas a single coil through a 500 is too bright. So you get exactly the best of both worlds. Also has, worth noting, a bone nut, real bone nut. Again, better tone. So we've always used synthetic ones on the standard guitars. On the Pro Series, it is a bone nut, so you get a slightly sweeter tone. This also has a mint green 3-ply scratch plate. This particular guitar is vintage Sunburst. We've got some very cool new colours. We have Sonic Grey, Mystic Seafoam, Sienna Sunburst, and of course, black and white. Also worth pointing out, of course, that all of these guitars are available with a maple, like this, slightly brighter, spankier tone, or a rosewood board. Now, just very quickly, the most important part of the guitar, probably the voice of the guitar, is the pickups themselves. So these single coils are brand new, completely brand new. Very interesting, designed by the same guy who did our humbucker here, Tim Shaw. This is the Shawbucker 1 on this guitar. He also developed these single coils, which are the brand new V-Mod, they're called. And this is the first time that we have mixed the magnets actually inside one pickup. I've spoken about the Shawbuckers before. Tim Shaw, a bit of a genius, a bit of a guru when it comes to making pickups, especially humbuckers. So this is a Shawbucker 1. This guitar is also available with just 2 humbuckers, and in that guitar, the Shawbucker 1 is in the neck and the Shawbucker 2 is in the bridge, slightly overwound, slightly hotter, like a hotter kind of path. But back to the V-Mods. Yep, these mix the Alnico magnet. So we use a mixture of Alnico 2, Alnico 5, etc. to give us a lovely, tight, defined bottom end, but different magnets on the top strings to give us all that spank, but also a kind of a real sweetness. And only available, the VMod single coils, on the 2017 Pro Series guitars. Okay, so that's a run through of it and of all the technical specs. So I guess the best thing to do now is to plug it in and have a listen to how it sounds. So there we have an overview of the brand new 2017 Pro Series Strat. If you want to see more, learn more about these instruments, go along to the Gear for Music website where you'll find everything that you need. My name's Damon Chivers. Thank you very much for watching.